So then Souther's able to get the word out, basically to both sides. Here's the situation. Here's what's going on. Because the Martian ships have been in shooting distance and they haven't shot. They haven't. And he's saying, listen, they're testing our honor. They're making sure they don't want this war. They want to figure out what's going on. Then Wynn goes full batshit. I mean, that Yashi's back just got triggered in his mind and deep in his recessed memory somewhere. And he ends up shooting Souther. They take back over the ship. Then one of the UN destroyers that's loyal to Souther starts to disengage. First of all, he threw some... I wonder if that was a stunt guy on the day or if that was an extra. The guy that he threw out of the chair. The guy, do you remember that? He grabbed and yanked his ass out of the chair and he flew across the thing?
Yeah, whenever you have a move like that, you're almost always going to use either a stunt performer or a special skills person.
So then he throws her out of the chair. He sits down and he shoots on his own ship, his own fleet. Which blows my mind.
It's interesting that you bring that up because that is actually my answer to, you were saying you love the Robert Shaw scene in Jaws where he talks about his past and why he hates sharks, which, as you said, is a beautiful scene, maybe the best scene in that entire movie. It's an amazing sequence. And Robert Shaw is a fantastic actor. But the reason why you're never going to get that scene from Wynn is because that scene there's some vulnerability in it. I think Robert Shaw in that moment, while he's drinking and he's hanging out with these guys that he sort of has become friendly with, there's this real vulnerability in exposing this horrible moment from your past that you're still afraid of, right? I think with Wynn, Wynn is so insecure about what happened. He would never have that moment. He would never have that moment of vulnerability where he shared the thing that frightens him from his past. Because it takes a real confidence to be vulnerable. And I think the difference is Quint is an incredibly confident man who has this dark past. I think Wynn is an incredibly insecure man who has this dark past. And you see the way those two things play out, and they're very different ways that they play out. You can either confront the fears from your past and let those fears make you a better person, or you can obsess over those fears and become weak and insecure. And I think the way that Wynn does. And by the way, I want to give a shout out here to Byron, who is the actor who plays Byron Mann, who plays Wynn, who is a fantastic actor and did a great job. So this is all of Wynn's vulnerability, not vulnerability, all of Wynn's insecurity and the way it plays out and the way he plays that character out. Byron did a fantastic job playing that part.